Well, I think the key challenge is really our framework, our systems are very different. Our national interests and our focus are maybe different. Say, for example, from Singapore's point of view, we will be very keen to work with India to see how we can invest in India's growth areas, and our focus may be quite different from where India's interest may be. They may be also interested not only in the growth opportunities, but also in providing jobs for their locals. And we may want to focus on specific industries that we think is important for us, where they also need to ensure that their local industries have opportunity to grow. Say, for example, we'll be very keen to develop MRO businesses, this maintenance, repair, and overall businesses. And of course, Singapore Airlines will be very interested in investing in MRO facilities to support Singapore Airlines' needs. But India will also be interested in investing in MRO businesses to support other airlines. It's not just Singapore Airlines, because India has many other airlines, and they need to service many other airlines. So I think these will be areas that we have to see how we can work together with them. Even on training institutions, there I talk about skills training and development. We are working with some of the companies to provide training, to enhance the training skill center that we talked about. And I said that they will be driven by the private sector. And some of the companies may be more interested in focusing on training that will meet their needs. But from India's point of view, the training center ought to train for the whole economy. So it's not just for one company. So these are the things that are interests that we will need to discuss, and how we can meet the needs of the companies as well as meet the needs of the national skills requirement. And we also talk about how we can alleviate the training capacity in India. We talk about the Center of Excellence for Skills Training, and we are also looking at the potential of setting up a system to establish India's skills training standards, as well as how do we audit the standards to make sure that the standards are maintained consistently across time and across different training centers, so that it's acceptable and portable, recognized skills standards. So I think this is also important from our point of view and from India's point of view. But what we can do, what we can contribute, we have to also take into account India's environment is very different. The skills that they need, the training that they need, and the capacity that they need may not be the same as what Singapore's experience is. So even if we are here to partner India in the, investing in the skills upgrading and training, we have to take into account India's own needs, and it may be very different from our own experience. We have to bear that in mind. Otherwise, if we just simply try to duplicate what we do in Singapore, in India, it may not work. And these are the challenges. So we need to work very closely with our Indian counterparts to make sure that even as we invest in helping India to develop their skills training program, we need to take into account their environment, their needs, and their requirements, so that what we do will really be helpful to them, rather than to just import wholesale what we have from Singapore to India.